Imagine a virus so contagious that if one person has it, nearly 90% of all unvaccinated people can get it in a go. That's measles for you. Hello guys, welcome back to Amabel's vlog. This is where we educate you guys using stories. This is something that happened to my brother a few weeks ago. That was before the holidays. So he came back from school. He was being moody. We thought it was just mood swings, so we let him be. He was feeling irritated, like being so irritable. So few hours later, he had high fever, like very high, and then loss of appetite. He couldn't eat anything. So we all thought it was just malaria, because he was also feeling so weak. We got him some malaria drugs. So while he was taking it, we noticed that it was not coming down, rather it was still going up. And then he said that I just looked closely and then I saw all these little rashes all over his body, from his face to his chest to his hands. I thought it was just simple small rashes. Then my mom was like, okay, let's take him to the pharmacy. We took him to the pharmacy and it was now behold measles. We had to get drugs and he started rubbing it all over his body, taking it, and with time he got better. Now, what is measles? Measles is a highly contagious viral infection that causes fever, running nose, red eyes, rash, which starts from the face and spreads to other parts of the body. It's commonly known as a virus, which is virus, which is commonly known as measles virus, and it's being spread by airborne droplets from cough or sneezes of an infected person, and it is very common in unvaccinated children. How do you know if someone has measles? That person has high fever, the person has running nose, the person has red watery eyes, the person has rashes, which is all over the body, and the person also has Koplik spots, which is white spots, tiny white spots from inside the mouth. I'll also add loss of appetite, and sometimes the person behaves irritable due to the high fever. Now, what are the complications of measles? That's what happens if measles is not being treated on time. The person has ear infections, diarrhea, pneumonia, which is the most common cause of death in measles. The person has encephalitis, which is the swelling of the brain. How do we prevent measles? Number one is vaccination. That's giving the MMR vaccine, and this is given in 2 doses. First dose is given between the first 9 to 12 months of delivery of the baby, and the second dose is given in between the 15 to 18 months of delivery of the baby. And the second way of preventing measles is herd immunity. This is giving immunity to those babies who have not been vaccinated. How is measles being cured? How is it being treated? I'll use in the case of my brother. My mom went and she got this particular drug, 7 keys. It's in fluid, it's liquid. So what she does is, after my brother is done beating, she rubs it all over his body, his face, all the affected areas of his body, and then she gives him 1 spoon of the 7 keys morning and night. And these 7 keys can be used for both adults and children. Or to be safer, you can go to a doctor or a pharmacy and tell them what you're going through, the signs and symptoms you're experiencing, and they will give you prescribed drugs. Imagine a virus so contagious that if one person has it, nearly 90% of all unvaccinated people can get it in a go. That's measles for you, and it can lead to serious complications, including blindness. So if you or your loved ones has measles or have any of the signs and symptoms which I mentioned in this video, go to the pharmacy or go to a doctor. Get yourself treated. Remember, save a life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.